guys, it's Queendija, and in today's video, I will be reacting to the finales, or really like the last two, an extra episode of Grimgar of Fantasy Nash. Let's go ahead and get started with episode 11 in 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, okay. Makes sense. Mm-hmm. This has to be the day when they all died, didn't they? Wake up. Okay, please leave. Okay, one thing that I'm kind of hoping with this, like, I'm about to say last episode, second to last episode, is that if they're going to battle that thing, go back and forth between Mary's previous group and Haru and everybody else. I want to see both angles of fighting techniques between both groups. That's just me. I don't think they're gonna do it, but it's okay. We'll just see. Because no, it wasn't really weird for her to have like a reminder of the past of the day. I'm guessing it is the day that they went into the mines and most of her party members died, and her and What's Fish were the only ones who survived. But it would be nice to just go back and forth between it, just to see. They could either do it first person or they could do it third person. Either way is fine with me. But I just want to see it. I don't want to see, like, they're gonna show someone getting killed. I feel like they're also probably going to show the remains of any one of her, probably Ogi, because Ogi was the last one who was there. Um, so maybe his clothes. Not like I don't want to see a skeleton. I'd rather see some clothes. But whatever floats your boat. Who fucking knows? I don't fucking know. Mm. Puppy, can you not get poor baby? You can't get through. The door's still open though. You try it. Oh, what does it sound like? Um, oh, and those are her former comrades. Matt, no, not like this. No, no, I don't. No. She's not gonna be able to do this. No, you really gonna kick me, Mary? I would have never freaking thought that in the end that she would have to go against her previous party. Oh my god, no. It wouldn't be right to have them like they are now. Mm. Yeah, there's gonna be no way they can fucking beat them. Y'all doomed. I don't even know right now. Mhm. Stop being a dick. I mean, if they had a urn, they could just put their ashes in there, but it would be up to Mary. Well, you'll get stronger. It should, but just gotta test it. That sounds so good, but I don't like that. Yeah, but your face does. See, y'all not running fast enough for me. I need y'all to run like y'all stole something. And he calling Rick. They're not gonna make it out. I'm scared. I'm scared. Ah! Grab the sword. Mm. I mean, you know what he could have also done? He could have swung him over, but then that's not only his body weight, that's hers as well. So, I mean, also, you don't have time when you have things shooting at you and trying to kill you, so. No! See, you see that, and then what's gonna happen? Motherfucker, you better not fucking die. I swear to God, I'm already starting to like your behind. And if you die, I swear to God, I will be so done, even though I only have 2 episodes left. Huh. Yes, it would, honestly. Swear to God, if he fucking dies, I'll be so done. If this show ends with Ronta making the ultimate sacrifice, I'll be, proud of him, but then still upset because the fact is, out of all the characters, I think I did say I would have to go back if if I did choose. I think it was him. I don't really remember, but at the same time, I think a couple episodes I was starting to like this dude, even though sometimes he does get on my nerves. I don't want him to be an idiot, dickhole, and just be like, yeah, let me fight these things until I just die. Don't be stupid, please. Like that, like ah. Everything was going so well. He caught Haru, and he could have just swung him, and then just used his. They could have used the body weight and threw him over so that he could have caught it, like one of the ledges, and just climbed up, and everything would have been fine. They would have got out safely, and they could have went home and just slept for the night, took a bath, ate, and just been like, yeah, let's talk about what happened. But no, God, if this show fucking ends with him dying, I really honestly thought that right then and there, like Haru, once he came up, I immediately thought he was gonna go right back down and be like, you guys go home. I'm bringing Ranta home. And then everybody would have left, but still, they would have waited for him. And just the preview gives okay, well there he is. So he's okay. Thank God. But still, you don't get just waiting until if okay, here's the thing. If they didn't show that preview of, all of them, including Ronta, I think that is a little spoilery because that freaking reminds me of My Hero when I watched the second season for the first time and I did reactions on it and everybody was like, hey, when you get to this episode, cut this part out of the ending because there's a big, huge spoiler in there that you don't want to see and you actually need to just watch the last episode to see whatever that big spoiler is. They shouldn't have actually did this with this episode. They should have took that out because in my opinion it would have been better instead of being like, oh, okay, let's just show this part. Here's Ronta, he's fine and dandy and stuff. It just would have been better to just still show articulture, town, the setting and the surroundings of everything, and not to show the party, because at the same time as a viewer, and probably when everybody else watched this when this dang show came out, putting something like that at the end of the last little shots before this pops up and showing Ranta, that's a big spoiler for everyone unless you've read that novel or whatever. But I mean, it was still a good episode. Honestly, to have Mary finally to make her final goodbyes to the last 3 people was just amazing. It was something that she needed, something that I needed, because I was like, if they don't do this for her, I was like, you're kind of telling me, yes, let's fuck up the whole character in the end, but not really. But the biggest thing is she needed it. And I'm glad that they gave her that one final time, that one final moment for her to just embrace her former comrades, even though they are dead, but that one little moment of bringing them somewhat back to life and getting that final hug from them, especially with the last one, that hurt. Honestly, was I expecting to cry? No, but I did. It just gave me a lot of freaking feels inside, and it just. Ugh. I just want to watch this last episode of this OVA because I want to see now. since now I know he's okay. How the heck did he get out? Because the only way to get out was through the dang rope and climbing up. So if there was somewhere else that maybe, you know, they could have been like, yeah, off screen, Mary told him, oh, hey, if you go this way, you know, you can meet up with us. Like, I don't think that happened. I mean, come on, don't Persona 5 me. I swear to God. Okay, go ahead and pause the video. I will see you guys for the final episode in 1 second. Okay, final episode in 3, 2, 1, go. There's blood on it. See, told you. But still, no preview though. God Yeah, you maybe know. But that's okay. Just like to tease you. Because, I mean, honestly, I feel like Ronja has feelings for Yume, but you know, Yume is just Yume, and that's fine. Be okay. Hmm. Oh, God. Please don't find him in there. Please don't be in there. Ah! Okay. Don't do that again. Like, honestly. Huh. Just get them and get the fuck out. That's it. Mhm. Mhm. If only he could heal himself. Oh, you may. Baby's so fucking OP now. Oh my god. I just got something in my nose. Ah. Yeah, here you. Mm. It's okay. Yeah, just get the fuck out. So they're really gonna show them like getting all the way out. I mean, honestly, that would make sense, but then at the same time, I thought I would have just moved them straight when they were back home, and then I would have been fine after that. This fucking thing is still alive. Dude, like seriously, you're like Mr. X on steroids. No. Don't be an idiot and stay. He's not. No. 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 Great. Swear to fucking God. Don't do this, please. Please. No. Just give me my happy fucking ending. That's all I fucking like. Damn it. No. So we're not gonna explain how to. Okay, I'm fine with that. No, do you? No. Hold on. Can you even lift that? Okay. His drunk ass. It's fine. But it was still good on you for what you did. I still would have liked it if at one time in this dang show, uh, like we would have at least gotten to see what Renji and everybody else did with the rest of the group who all dispersed. But no, I mean I understand that, but still, part of me was like, really? No, okay. That's great. Yeah. About the leader thing. Mm. I got nothing else to say. It's a good ass show with a good ass ending. Like, if he would have died, I would have been sick, just pissed. But it's good, and I enjoyed it a lot. Mm, that was sweet. One more thing I do want to add with it. There's supposed to be like one more person that eventually joins up in the group, but because of the fact that this show is only 12 episodes long, you don't get to see it. And honestly, it kind of reminds me of like when it was one day I was watching Shield Hero and I was editing it and I was copying and pasting stuff for tags and everything, and I saw a name and I asked a question about it in the following episode, and some people have kind of told me that some people will be on there that we'll never truly get to see, even if the show gets a second season or not. And with this, I mean, it was nice. It had a lot of feels to other shows that I've seen. I mean, at first when I started it, I was like, yeah, I think I'm gonna like kind of compare it to other shows. But honestly, like once I think after episode 1 or 2, when I kind of stopped comparing it and just watched it on its own, I enjoyed it a lot more. But there were still some iffy parts where I was like, okay, and still kind of wanted more, but they kind of just said, okay, this is how we're going to end it. Nothing else on this. Sorry, goodbye, slap in the face. But I mean, for it to end like that and have, this group still traveling and do things, which was really nice in my opinion. I still wish Minato didn't die, but for everyone to be the greatest that they are currently as of this final episode, yes, Minato had to die for a reason. And it is sad, honestly, because out of all the characters, I didn't really want it to be him. And typically, when you have someone in a leader, as I've said, when they've died, the whole group and the dynamic changes. And then having Haru be the leader again, not even the leader again, being the next one in line to do it, it's a little iffy because half of the people will agree with it and while others won't. And eventually, like, I was a little in the middle. I was a little biased about it, and how, especially when Minato was like, you have to do it. There's a reason why. And I'm like, what the frick is the reason? I'm like, just tell him before you die. But because of the fact that he was so close to death, he didn't really have um enough time to say it. So the second half of the series was Haru trying to see what Minato meant, and finally by this last episode he truly realized, like, okay, this is what he means, and da da da. And when you aren't really, and it made me also think, well, okay, kind of stop comparing yourself to Minato, because you aren't him. You're your own person, and you have to honestly really stop and think about it. But sometimes you can't even stop and think about it. You have to, in a life or death situation, immediately have plan A, plan B, plan C, every freaking letter in the damn alphabet, because you never truly know what happens. I mean, honestly, thank God Rantha didn't die, because I mean, you know, like I said, with that preview, if they didn't show that preview and have that big spoiler, like, oh, hey, he's fine. And if I would have gone into this last episode without that spoiler, then yes, and seeing that part where his armor was there and there was blood, I would have immediately assumed that he was dead for like a couple of seconds until he popped up. Same thing when the wolf came in and I heard a and I was like, oh my God, like, you're really doing this to me. But I mean, it was a good show. I just kind of want to know what the heck would happen next. And I think if I did have the time, I would sit and read it. It makes me wonder. And I'm gonna say this, but I don't even think of what happened. Let's just say this ever happened. If one of them or several of them or somebody in the town knew how to take these kids back home, but still with their memories of being here for however long they were there, and they could still go back. I mean, honestly, if they had that choice of like, yes, let's go back home, or no, because if you look at other shows that are kind of like this, where I'm not even going to say the word, you get taken to another world and such, and eventually you're like, I want to go home, in like episode 1 or even the halfway point, but by the time you get to the end of the episode, you are pretty more accepting that this new place that you essentially have a second chance at life is your new home, and you can't imagine, you know, leaving it. And honestly, like I said, if someone in this town ever gave them the chance of, oh, hey, I possibly, quote unquote, have something to possibly take you guys home, I think everybody would say no, because they honestly really just enjoy being together, being on their own and independent, even though they don't really have the memories that they had before they were sent here. Which honestly, in my opinion, if this show were to continue, even though it's probably a couple of years later, because I don't know when this came out, if it did ever get a second season, and if they said, screw it, let's kind of give them like maybe some memories back, even though they probably wouldn't, I think it would have been nice. But I mean, I'm completely satisfied with it. I just gotta watch the OVA to see what the heck the OVA is entailed. But yeah, it was a very interesting show. A lot of twists and turns and some interesting / non-interesting moments. Very heartwarming and sweet. And honestly, A1 Pictures did a really good job on this. I mean, like typically when I watch a lot of A1 Picture shows, I'm always a little hesitant with it, especially like there's one A1 Picture show that like beginning to end I fucking loved it, and there's a couple others, but like the number one that I could say is Slow Start. And when I look at some of the A1 Picture shows, I am a little hesitant with it, because of the fact is I don't want it to be like a certain A1 Picture show that came out last year that we're not going to talk about. And I honestly have to kind of learn to let that go and be like, well, not every A1 Picture show is going to be like this. And I've seen good and bad A1 Picture show Persona stuff and such, but I still love the company and they did a really good job on this. But I will see you guys in one moment. Pause the video so that we can go ahead and watch this 11-minute video of an OVA. And yeah, and then we'll officially be done. See you in 1 second. Alrighty, OVA. Okay, so before we get started on this dang thing, I mean, this could be, for an 11-minute and 25-second video, I honestly don't know what the heck it could be. If there's one thing that it could possibly be, I don't know what episode it was in. Remember the episode where like Ranta and the guys wanted to go sneak off into the girls' bath and see them? It could be that, but just more like extended, like they do like a second attempt and try not to get their asses beat and such, because Shifuru and freaking Yume, they wouldn't beat up Haru or Moguro, but like Ranta, they would kick his ass, like honestly, come on, because it's Ranta. But other than that, let's go ahead and get started with this OVA. 11 minutes and 3, 2, 1, go. Honestly, this is like probably the shortest OVA that I've ever seen. Really. No, it's an 11-minute music video. That's what it is. No, it's the best. He just extended. Are you serious? They're even gonna show? Oh, wait. Why make an opening for it? Well, no, because there are some shows that do still have the opening and the OVA, but I mean, they could have just continued. But we have like 8 minutes left. Well, you're gonna see something. The girls are gonna scream. You're probably gonna get your ass beat. Yeah. Oh my god! Oh shit! No. Oh. No. Uh, yes, nice kick. Is that Mary? Yeah, it is. Well, damn. I mean, honestly, that was sweet to just have an episode, an OVA that was just all in episode 2, just extended. You gotta feel bad for them. But honestly, Mo, you shouldn't have made that ultimate sacrifice. Like, yes, climb on me so that you can see. Only maybe 1 or 2 or 3 of us out of the 4 of us are gonna be able to see it. So, go ahead. I'll be the one who sacrifices. I wasn't ready for all that. Like, I mean, I had a feeling that it was gonna be this episode that they were gonna show, but at the same time, It was sweet. But oh my god, no, my fucking throat. No. Bronte deserved that ass whooping. I'm sorry. I thought she would have like kissed his ass too, but no, we all know Yume would kick his ass no matter what. But that was sweet. It was short and sweet. That's all. Nothing else. Nothing more, nothing less. Because the biggest thing was, I think around the time when the episode came out, I had always wondered, I was like, there's gotta be something that's extended, and bam, you did it, and it's fucking hilarious. And it was sweet. But at the same time, like, it was kind of just getting ready for Mary to slowly appear in the show, and it was nice to have her just for a second, if not more. That's it. But it just makes you like wonder how the group would have been like if Minato didn't die, if Mary possibly did join the group. Would that dynamic change? Well, of course, it would have changed. Possibly. Not even possibly. Absolutely, it would fucking change. Just how it was when she first joined anyway. Everybody was still sad about Minato and then a little crazy about a new hoe joining. Shanaho though, but you know, just think about it. But yeah, it was sweet and short. But quick. I love the part where they just sad about it and then it starts raining. Like God is like, yes, I know how you feel. Here, take some rain. Like, yes, you are not gonna be able to see. No booty, no nipple, nothing. He was so sweet. I love him so much. I just hate for baby. I hate how all that happened. But I loved it. It was something that I kind of wanted for a while. I was like, you know, what about that episode? But yeah, other than that, guys, that is my reaction view to the series Grimgar, A Fantasy, and Ash. If you guys enjoyed it, please give me a like. It really helps me out. Also, subscribe to my channel. I make videos every single day. Join the Magic Squad, and of course, I will see you guys officially all next Tuesday for the start of... I'm not going to say what it is. You'll just find out on next Tuesday. Bye!